Shots missed.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Who the fuck? Okay. No, someone's shooting and I'm playing a game while I'm waiting for you to come in, I don't know.
Right, Susan.
No, relax.
Enemy soldier incoming. Hostile dropping into the area. Primary LZs are marked. Airstrike standing by. Enemy soldier incoming.
Grid marked. Go for close air.
This is loader 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike away.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Jesus. Wow.
Taking fire!
I'm back on station.
Yeah, what was the other well, the guy at the football forum, they do educate you as well, because I got told about my Boba Crab, Johan Cruyff.
What about him?
Because people then, but what about Cruyff? So look, we're not saying there's a Mount Rushmore of greatest players.
Hang on, Cruyff was a great player, but he wasn't in their league. It's the same as saying when people say about Neymar. Can't mention Neymar in the same breath as fucking Ronaldo and Messi.
No, like Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? So then they start mentioning about, oh, the man was brilliant. So then I went and go, look, Cruyff was a don. Man ushered in the era of total football. And I forget what was the first thing I said. And, he went back-to-back World Cup. And then what was the? And so they go, yeah, he didn't invent the turn. What? Goes, yeah, man did it. There's people on there 60, 70 years old on this forum, And they go, yeah, I watched that World Cup. Yeah, he didn't invent the turn. Somebody else did it 5 days before him. What? And the man showed me a link on YouTube, and I clicked on it, and I see the man do the turn in the same World Cup 5 days later. Yeah, 5. But the thing is, the guy does the turn. and he gets wiped out because he's done the guy, but the guy takes his legs.
Okay.
So then when Cruyff does it, oh that was it. I said when Cruyff did it against Brazil, and then it wasn't against Brazil, it was against Sweden. What? So, yeah. And,
you know you've got Google, right? Before you post it. You know you can fact check your shit before you send it.
No, well I always thought that was it. He did the turn, he went to back-to-back World Cups, and the turn was against Brazil. He goes, no, he didn't do the turn, somebody else did it 5 days before.
But I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
A guy called Alston.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch
The team
sky.
Cruyff did it against wasn't against Brazil in the blue.
Yeah, sorry.
It wasn't against Brazil in the when they were wearing the blue kit. It was Sweden. It's because I'm watching grainy footage. I'm like, oh, that isn't Brazil. I always thought that was Brazil. All right,
Hostile
okay.
dropping into the
And
area. Watch the
he
sky.
didn't go to the '78 World Cup.
Oh, you Cruyff didn't? Because
So I went.
Holland were at the '78 World Cup, weren't they?
They went back-to-back finals. I mean, they went to two
He
finals.
never went to
Watch the
'78.
sky.
No.
Oh.
And they're going, so I goes, what do you mean? What happened? What are you talking about, man? Put a link to me to a 2008 newspaper article interview that he did. He goes, Cruyff, let me tell you why I didn't go to the '78 World Cup. I went,
Oh, wow.
People broke into his yard and stick a gun into him and his family's face.
What?
They threatened him with kidnapping. And he got shook. He got shook and he said, nah, screw this. This is more than football. And he was too shook to go.
Nah, that's...
Enemy
What?
dropping into the AR.
Yeah. There's I can send you the link, man. I was like...
He never went because of that. So he allowed... That's not...
No,
I'm
the
trying
line
to-
at the time was... I don't know if they said he was injured or something. And I'm like, really? Yes, he did. He's playing both finals. That's what makes him great, because he lost in the final 74 to Germany. He loses in the final against Argentina.
But he never went back because of his people. Why would these people threaten him? That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, I didn't read the whole thing. I was just in shock. I just went, oh man! And then when I go back on the forum, somebody else got like, because my tag name is Stringer Bell. As a Stringer, you're free for free. You're out of here, man. Like, wow, what the hell? And then all the other people start coming in, going, yeah, but Pele did play in a farmers league, and then people try and say, listen. These Brazilians were bad men, you know. And then other people
You know what?
coming out.
Am I having that? Nah. Because it's the same thing. You know what George Best... Remember that goal that George Best scored when he was in America, when he basically took on the whole team? And he goes, people saying, yeah, but who was he playing against? And then George Best come out and he goes, you know what? I don't care if I was playing against 11-year-old kids in the playground. He goes, if you score a goal like that, it doesn't matter. And he's kind of right.
Yeah. No, totally. And then the other thing was, I goes, so why is it you lot can say that he played in the Farmers League or whatever, but his contemporaries, Bobby Charlton, Bobby Moore, Eusebio, all these people, Beckenbauer, that played against, were saying, yeah, Pele is the best, and they played for him throughout the 60s.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, whether it was just at international that met him, but they go, nah, this guy's something else. And then somebody put out, what about the Brazilian 82? Can somebody tell me how many of them were playing in Europe?
Right. And they were twisting people. That's the
How many-
best team never to ever win a World Cup.
That's what he
Best
said.
team.
Come on, somebody tell me how many of them were playing in Europe? Out of the entire 25-man squad or 20-man squad they had.
Right. Wow.
Two players. I was like, I don't know who even. I forgot who said the two were, but jeez.
Proper made me fall in love with. I mean, that's why my love affair from Brazil was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always there, but fuck me, that 82 team.
Yeah. And so that's what started me on this charge. Because my cousin was Brazil mad, so he bought up all the tapes or whatever at the time. So that was why when I was younger, I was able to watch over and over the same tapes from the history of Brazil, you know, with Pele and all that stuff. So, and I'm sorry, I see Pele play football, regardless if it's just what I've, you know, limited footage that I've got. But I'm like, but just look at the way the man. He never lost the ball. The only time he used the ball was when man wiping him out. You got to get the ball off him. He's that guy who's leaving his foot.
17 years old at World Cup with other ballers and still they're chatting about Pele. What does that say to you?
And look at the goal he's scored in that final. Lifting the ball over man's head and then just hit it grass cutter along the ground the first time, like. And the man bawling his eyes out, like 17. Come on, he was 17.
Right.
There's no doubt.
And if you're a baller amongst ballers, this is what I'm trying to say. It'd be easy for him to say if you're shining, you know, if you're shining in that bloody scenario, come on, he's shining amongst fucking good players around it. No, I'm not gonna.
But we have to find the right way to phrase it and weigh it up, because then people start weighing, well, do you think Messi and Ronaldo could play back then on those pitches and the rules of taking out man with tackle and whatever, you know? And,
yeah, but then people are going to say the other way, people are fitter and, you know, and quicker and whatever, because them man playing this thing. You can't say that. You can only do what you can do at your time. When it's your time, it's your time. I think that argument is a bit weak when people say that. And it's not.
Yeah, exactly. So you go, well, it was all, you know, with Puskás and Di Stefano there, they all said Pele was the best out of everyone there. In his generation. Then when Maradona come, he was the best out of his generation. But here now, it's Messi and Ronaldo together. I mean, there's going to be a debate. Because now people say, Messi, yeah, there's no argument. For me, Messi's definitely had the better career than Maradona. Regardless, he won the World Cup. He done it over a long time. 16 years the man's been at the top. 17 years. That's ridiculous.
But he won't have the same accolades in Argentina as Maradona. He's won the World Cup.
Won Champions League.
And I know. But it's the modern era. I mean, yeah, I know. He just won't have it.
Because the Champions League was a big deal way back then, isn't it? So,
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
you know, obviously the format wasn't what it is today. But how? This is the thing that I go, well, now you're saying, oh, these players are fitter and fitter, but you're now putting a 1950s, 60s Pele. What, you don't think he'd be eating lettuce and everything today? He'd be terrorising.
You do realise that man were fit back then, you know?
Right.
They man were proper fit. It's only England and them places where culturally them man are there fucking eating egg and chips and fucking drinking pints at half time and all this nonsense.
Yeah, and that's what they talk about. Yeah, no one wanted to because I even said, what was the thinking culture that was going on with Jimmy Greaves and all these lot, these men going to the club? These lot weren't doing that.
Oh my god, Kevin. I just killed fucking... I think I killed 6 people.
What?
Oh my days!
What? You got
with a precision airstrike.
Oh wow, recorded.
I just see down. That's getting recorded 100%. I don't know how many it was, but I'm sure it's 5 or 6.
What does it say at the top of your screen?
It said no, because I had 8. I've got 8 kills now, but I don't know how many I had in this game. But that was fucking heavy. I knew that they were gonna come towards the door, because it's a whole team fighting in this building. That is fucking heavy.
The precision airstrike seems to do more damage, certain, even if you're hiding in light.
Yeah, no, if you're close to a door, it will get you. That's what I've now realised. If you're close.
This is loader 2-0. Good copy. Let's strike away.
Okay, done. I'll squeeze one more in now. Oh wow, yeah, I need to see that again, man.